What's going on, YouTube? This is TJ and J and About Austin. Today we're gonna just do a quick review on Alien
Covenant.
Alien Covenant.
Yes.
Uh-huh. So, what just what did you feel about the movie, bro?
Well, I liked it. I enjoyed the movie. For me, it kind of like gave a little bit of explanation of where all the aliens came from, or how at least got started. I know there's still some holes you were talking about as well too in the storyline, but for me, it was basically about the birth of the first aliens. Um, and it did still leave some questions for me and other things as well too. But I was enjoying the film. hmm
I enjoyed the film as well. Um, Several things in it though that lead me to question. Definitely, like you said, some of the holes that's left in it. At least we know where a lot of the eggs came from when the Alien movie comes out. But kind of realize also that those eggs that were supposedly in the Alien movie were supposed to be thousands of years old. So the timeline doesn't kind of match up. Some other timeline issues too would be like, okay, so the aliens were around in like AVP, the Alien versus Predator storyline. So does that make the AVP storyline in the future? But then again, they didn't have the spaceships and stuff in AVP. So it's like that really doesn't really match with me. But then again, they also what's his
That's
name?
true.
What's his name said that he really didn't want to mix aliens and Predator anyway. So he's obviously just going straight off the scale with the a with the Alien movies because he doesn't want to have the mix of the two, the Alien and Predator. So apparently the aliens don't exist yet unless there's like a time warp thing, which would just not be worth it. And
Alternate dimensions, or some time travel stuff.
yeah.
Because when you watch Alien versus Predator, they do say that the aliens themselves were used as training tools for the predators,
hmm
if I remember correctly. So, you know, but then you look at them at roughly Danny Glover's Aliens versus Aliens show took place in the 80s. So, you know,
But he was just a predator. He
yeah,
didn't
that
have
was
the
just a
aliens.
predator. Yeah,
But that's where they showed the alien skull.
that's right. They did
That's
show us
that's,
there.
that's what tied them together.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So at some point, the aliens must have already been there to begin with, and it was a large alien skull, not the small ones that all the other ones had before.
Mhm.
So
Hmm.
oh,
Don't know.
yeah,
And then here's the elephant in the room for me. So I forgot what David said. Spoiler alert! In case you haven't seen the movie, go watch the movie. It's just a couple bucks. Go watch the movie. Get some popcorn and drink. Take a little pretty girl. She'll be all up on you.
mm-hmm.
Anyway, when David was face to face with the xenomorph alien, the
Yeah,
pale one,
yeah,
and he actually said if you breathe into the face of certain animal, it will be
yours for
friendly
life. It like programs. It like programs on your imprints on you. Something like
imprints on you. Yeah,
yeah,
so he breathes on this thing's face, and it's like they were having they were conversating, having communication with each other. Creator and its
creation.
creature,
Yeah.
its creation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, is there a certain secret to these aliens? Is there a way to control the aliens by just, basically you have to probably have some testicular fortitude and basically breathe in its face.
But you gotta remember, David though is actually an android or android, so
hmm
he's not human. So he's not something they would actually breed or their children in. So therefore, he has a different kind of thing going on than we would have going on. He probably would not have anything on his breath, that some kind of creature can pick up on. unless it was like an oil-based kind of smell, So
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe
yeah,
he can biomechanically mix
altered.
up some kind of fume or something like that,
Yeah.
because the alien did react to it.
So he may be able to sense like pheromones as well too, and therefore be able to adapt and produce a pheromone that's similar to the alien mother.
Yeah.
But this is all going off subject and theoretical though.
Yeah, but see, this is all could be tied into what's going to happen in Alien Awakening, which is the next movie in the line.
Yeah.
And that's not they haven't even finished writing that one yet. That one's going to be come out in like what, a year. Well, that's going to start filming in 14 months. So it's like, God dog, man, it's going to be at least 2 or 3 years before we see the next Alien, before we see Alien Awakening. And that kind of sucks because I'm kind of interested in seeing where this storyline goes, but you know, it is what it is. And what is he gonna do? You know, because supposedly there's still there's three more prequels, 2 or 3 more prequels, before Alien. So it's like the rumor is that the Alien Awakening, and then there might be one that's a prequel um to Prometheus. Now
Okay.
I don't know about the prequel to Prometheus, but I know that there's going to be at least that Alien Awakening, and maybe the one that goes into Alien. But I don't see how they can make 2 movies before Alien, because David already has all the people. Spoiler alert! All the people from the Covenant to run his experiments on to with the face huggers, um, and create the Queen, because he says in the movie,
Yeah.
um, when the guy kills the alien, he takes him to the back room and he shows him the big eggs. The eggs for the face huggers are huge, but the face huggers are really normal size. Anyway, he tells him, the guy asks David, what do you what's waiting for? Why have you stopped on your experiment? And the guy's just like, we're just waiting on Mother.
Yes.
Now, in the mythology, because you have the comic books, you have the movies, and all this other stuff like that. But in the comic books, there's the mothers, and then there's the queen mothers,
Okay.
and even the queen mothers. Okay, so there's different levels of queen mother, right? You have the top notch, the one that's just, she's huge, she's big. And then there's the one like we see in these movies, these alien movies and AVP. That's a queen, but she's not. She still answers to the big queen.
Okay.
So maybe they'll introduce that kind of queen.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Cause see, I remember the one where she had like a additional amount of headdress. Looks like on her head. It was
Hmm.
kind of like almost kind of like a crown thing, and that was a super large mother. You know, and I think that was in Aliens 3, maybe something like that.
No, aliens. Aliens research one of the reviews on that. That's what the Rock was in there. Not the Rock, but the black guy Rock,
Okay.
the blacker guy Rock.
Okay.
Anyway, they were on some kind of prison planet.
Okay.
That's where they had the little dog alien.
Dog alien.
Hmm.
Okay.
You might be talking about Alien Resurrection. That's the one that's after the prison
Maybe
planet. The one with the white the newborn.
the
That's what they call.
human. Yeah.
Yeah, the newborn is what they call it.
Mhm.
Oh, so we'll see. I'm kind of, but right now I'm really ready to see more aliens. I really okay. So I don't want to have to go buy another ticket, but I really want to see this movie again. So I might have to just go ahead and buy another ticket and go see the movie again.
Yeah.
But I think it'll be worth it just so I could really analyze it one more time. A lot of people that do these kind of videos, review videos, they watch it several times over and over again.
Yeah.
Me and my brother, we saw it the other night, couple nights ago. We have very busy schedules or whatever. So, but from what I think we remember,
Yeah.
it was an enjoyable movie. I liked it. He got scared of when the androids were fighting each other. It's a movie about some scary aliens, and you get worried about when androids are fighting.
Yeah, see, but my point is this: the movie is about aliens.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get scared that you see aliens in a movie named Aliens that's about aliens, then what the hell are you expecting? But the robots fighting together, was interesting. David versus Walter, that was pretty cool. You know, I'm still trying to figure out how David killed Walter.
That is the big thing.
And the thing that pissed me off is that even though I think the captain suspected that David was Walter had been replaced by David, she never asked until she was actually already in the cryotubes. So that was just stupid to me.
That was very stupid. She waited till the last minute to give the android a quick quiz. You could tell there was a little bit of air of like she was kind of like partially like kind of side-eye looking. Is that you? But she never asked a damn question. Oh man,
Yeah.
big mistake. Spoiler alert! If I've been telling y'all spoiler alerts. It's gonna be spoiler alerts because we've seen the movie. If you haven't seen the movie, that's your problem.
Yeah.
Watch this video, and we'll tell you enough to make you go want to watch the movie.
So when David was helping them get rid of the Queen Alien, you think he was basically doing that as an experiment to see how resilient the Queen Alien was? Because he was trying to protect them. He could have easily just helped out the Queen Alien.
What Queen Alien though?
The one that was on the ship.
Oh, okay,
when David was in control, and he was leading the alien towards the airlock and everything like that.
See, David's saying is though he's got a God complex, and he believes in nature. Nature is, the biggest, baddest dog wins.
Yeah.
So he knows his creation is going to survive, even with him not being on that planet. It'll still be there for anybody else who wants to go there and get chomped up and eaten up by crazy aliens. But he's got a God complex, and it's like I said, it's big dog take little dog.
Okay.
Big bank take little bank. So it's really a competition. Who will survive this whole thing?
Yeah. Now, I think by doing that, though, he's really trying to see just how good a creature he's created.
Mm-hmm.
How strong and how perfect. Because he was saying the creature was perfection.
It's perfection.
So if it can be defeated by something he views as less than perfect, then his creature obviously cannot be perfection.
And
so
then he needs to,
and he has to keep perfecting.
And like they always say, the xenomorphs, there's a whole bunch of different kind of xenomorphs. The one that we saw in this movie is definitely a lot different from the one that's in Alien. So there's some perfection that David's going to be doing with those thousands of settlers that he got in the Covenant. Yeah, man. Android's gangster.
Yeah.
And he does not give a pluck.
No. Well, before we close this up, I want to mention that we saw the film at South Park Meadows Cinemark. One of my favorite theaters to go to because of the reclining chairs and the big screens, XD experience. There's a lot of great theaters about Austin. If you know some places that we should try and look as well too, hit us up on YouTube and Facebook and let us know some places we should try out. All right.
Yeah. So once again, this is about Austin with PJ and
Jay.
And you guys have a great day.